How's it going, guys? My name's Gabe. I own a number of businesses and I've been hell bent on implementing AI into them. And so you guys get to come along for the ride. Today, we're talking about one of the kind of services I'm launching since I have been implementing a lot of AI into the businesses that I own. And by the way, I own mostly in commercial real estate. We own a number of self storage facilities, mobile home parks, RV parks. I also run a podcast called the Real Estate Investing Club. So we've got a lot going on, but I've been implementing AI into them. And as I do that, I develop skills, and I'm realizing there's a lot of opportunity to bring these skills to businesses. And so I'm going to be launching, I guess, an agency. I know how cliche that is, but uh, basically bringing the skills that I'm learning to other businesses. And in order to do that, we need to have a website. A lot of people say you don't need a website. You should just start reaching out. I think that's bullshit, especially with the fact that you have all these AI tools. It'll literally take you minutes to spin up a website. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to be spinning up a website. And I need to figure out. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, I think I figured it out. Yeah, I'm using a new platform, by the way, called Tela.tv to record this. I like it so far, but I wasn't sure about how to do screen sharing. It doesn't have a real easy way to switch between screen sharing and not screen sharing. But now I hope you guys can see my screen. So let's get into this. So, I'm gonna kinda catch you up to speed on what's happened so far. I actually recorded this video already, and then I realized that the entire time there was no screen being shared, and so I was just talking into nothing, and you guys weren't being able to see anything that I was doing. So I am re-recording this, and I've already done a lot of the work, so I'm just gonna kinda show you what I've done so far. Um, Basically, I had a prompt, and the prompt was, let's go back to the beginning here. Oh wow. Oh, way up here. Okay, give it a second. Give it a second. We're going. We're going. Okay, here's a prompt. Basically, I was saying, hey, please create please create instructions I can give Lovable to build a website for a business I'm launching. It's an AI agency. We're helping businesses increase their sales and with AI, and then we're also helping them save money with AI. I need you to create a clean, professional website with all this information. Specifically, I included do not include any testimonials as we currently do not have any. This is important if you guys are launching a new service that you don't really have any claims to, because I've noticed that all of the no code apps, they will lie. If you don't, they will lie for you if you don't tell them not to lie. For instance, if I had done this without saying don't include any testimonials, it probably would have said something, included something like, we've helped businesses save $7 million over the past 30 days or something like that. So I like to include that in there so it knows that I don't like to lie, and so it should not lie either. And then I also, the call to action on this website, since it is a service based website, we're driving all traffic to the Calendly page. Then I gave it background information about the business. I used a PO box on all businesses that I run out of my house because I don't want to put my own my personal address on all these businesses. So people, I don't know. I have some weird thing in my head where people will start knocking on the door or something, which is obviously not going to happen. But anyways, I put a PO box. I love using PO boxes. You guys should give it a try too. And then I told a Claude, not Claude, I told ChatGPT to create instructions that I can give to Lovable. The reason I'm doing this is because I've found that it's a lot. Lovable will create a lot better websites if you help or if you ask ChatGPT to kind of structure the prompt for you. And I've actually, you guys would have known this had I been screen recording in the previous recording, but I didn't. And so I've actually already had it build the website. What we're going to do is we're going to side by side comparison just this prompt. So I put this prompt already in Lovable and we're going to see what it creates. And then we're going to take ChatGPT's prompt, which is pretty extensive. And we're going to put it into Lovable and see how they compare side by side. So here's what it's built so far. Actually, this looks fine. And these all go to, yeah, they go to my, yeah. So like I said, really the point of this is just so we can start reaching out to businesses and we have something to show them. We have some kind of website. I already like this. I think this is great. But we can go ahead with the side by side comparison. So I'm gonna go to the dashboard. I have some kind of one of the better subscriptions for Lovable, so I'm not worried about burning stuff. I'm gonna go back here and I'm going to implement. Um, I'm going to start. I'm going to use chats instructions. And then we're going to go back up here. We're going to take this part. Additional information to use when developing the site. All right, so I use the basic prompting script that tells it what I'm doing, and then we're going to include all of chat's uh, instructions as well, and we'll see if it comes up with anything different. So let's let that run, and I will pause the recording. We'll be back when it's finished. All right. All right. So it got it done. I actually think I like the first one better. But this is still pretty good, and I don't know. Maybe I do like this one better. Um, yeah, it's pretty good. Uh, so currently, I'm asking it to replace the AI or the logo with the logo that I created, and I just realized. So this is the logo we created, and we actually need to make this white because this website is not. So this should be white. There we go. Then we're gonna go. Actually, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna duplicate this, and then we're gonna go bam, bam, bam. This is gonna be white. This is gonna be white. All right, now we're gonna download transparent background. Download. Did you? Um, let's see. So it says it uploaded the logo, but I don't actually see the uploaded logo. And this doesn't look right either. So download transparent background, current page, download. That's what I did wrong. Let's go back to the downloads and see what do we got. Yes, okay, that one worked. Attach. There it is. Open. Please replace all logo images with the attached logo. We'll see if it does this. Right now, it looks like there's one here, and then there's one there at the bottom, and we'll see if that is if it's able to do that. So, I have found I don't like using Lovable for specific things because it just tends to get them wrong. It doesn't do a good job. For instance, this I don't have confidence that it's actually going to be able to replace this logo in both times, and I'm going to have to screw with it for 15 minutes, but. We will see if it gets it on the first try. All logos have been updated. We're going to go ahead and refresh this. Yeah, it's still not working. So we're going to go edit. Oh, no, we're going to the logo. All right, let's just double check. We're going to refresh this. Yeah. The logo in the menu or navigation bar, as well as the logo in the footer, are not the logo I gave you. Jesus. All right, so we're going to give it a second and see what it does with that information. Hopefully it actually works this time. But even if it doesn't, the first page that it created, I like it. So we might just go back to that one. We're going to see what it does if it's able to do this. Oh, there we go. It updated it. All right, good job. So this is a good one. I mean, they're both good. Let's compare them. Let's go back to the first one. So this is the first website it made, which is not bad to be honest. And then let's see if we can please replace the logo with this logo. Right now it's a black logo, and since it's all dark colors, it's not going to look very good. Um, so I mean, this website is good, and the other website is also good. Honestly, they're both fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll just publish this one since it already did that. And we're just gonna wait for it to replace the logo. Give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. Did it do it? It didn't. Okay. This is one of the things that happens with these with Lovable is like you ask it to do something very specific, and it's like I just don't know how to do that. It's like but it thinks it did it. It's like I've replaced it for you. It looks beautiful now. Tell me what you think. And you're like, bro, you didn't do a thing. It's still there. So we're gonna let it hallucinate here for a second, and I'll come back when it's finished. All right. It only took one more try and it got it. This is a fine website. So we're going to go ahead and publish this. We do not need, nope, we don't need that. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and publish it. And we are going to add a specific domain, domain that I just showed you guys, and I already forgot what it was. Penguin AI Agency. There we go. We're going to connect that. Nope, nope, nope. We don't want to use subdomain. Sorry about that. Continue. This is what I love about Lovable for these kind of like basic websites. I'm going to pause real quick while I do this. All right. So that's really it. I just put my login information and then clicked one button and it already landed here. That's what I like about Lovable is you don't have to go into the DNS and, change the directory and all that jazz, the CNAME and blah, 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 blah. It just does it for you. So it makes it really simple. And so it'll take a while for it to set up, but once it does, it will look like this. Look at that. We got ourselves a website. So now I can go ahead and use this and all the stuff that we're marketing out there. Yeah. And so again, if you guys need help with any AI stuff that you're doing, just reach out to me. For now, well, you can go to this website actually. It will be what is it? penguinaiagency.com. Otherwise, you can go to the podcast website. The Real Estate Investing Club is the podcast, or you can go to the investment company, Kaizen Properties. All of those will get you to me. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about AI, implementing it in your own business or anything at all, just reach out. And thanks for hopping on.